absolutely right, Faiza, and good afternoon, Mel. And honestly, this is the song that you can use for today. You want to blame it on the rain. That's what Milli Vanilli was saying, right? And literally just seconds ago, a police cruiser just coming now, stopping to block off the entrance onto the Gardner right at Jarvis. Of course, this is one of the main exits that you want to use that you're trying to get out of the city. But here we go, seeing now that the flooding is now impacting your traffic routes in order to try and get out of the city, get into the city, wherever you're really trying to go. I'm going to actually just take this time now to step into the water so you can see just how deep this is. This is how much rain has fallen so far. This is what people are having to deal with when they're walking in the rain. And this is just one of several areas right across the city, right across the GTA, feeling the pain of this flooding right now. If you actually take a look at also the lakeshore by Ontario Drive, right by the Ontario Place, that's where a lot of people are also trying to navigate the roads there as well, completely flooded. We know that hydroplaning in that area will likely become an issue, or cars might actually become stuck trying to get through those roads. We do know that minutes ago, that lakeshore in that area from BC Road over to Strawn has now been closed, of course, due to flooding. And we knew that this was going to happen. The TRCA just minutes ago actually just now elevating from a flood watch to a flood warning. And that is now happening because 10 to 70 millimeters of rain have actually fallen over the past 3 hours. As a result, some low-lying areas have already been flooded. The ground already saturated from yesterday's storm. No time to dry up, and so now right now it's now an added amount of rain that is of course saturating the soil. No place in terms of the extra rain where it's falling now to go, and so now this is why we are seeing the amount of flood that we're seeing also on the streets. Mel, you were mentioning earlier about the number of TTC closures that are in place. A lot of road closures right across the area as well. In Peel, in Mississauga, Convair is closed from both directions from Britannia Road east to Frontline Drive, of course, due to significant flooding. We do know that the DVP, both northbound and southbound, also closed right at Bayview Bloor due to flooding. And we know that this rain is not over at all just yet. So please, heed the warnings. Avoid any areas that you're seeing any flooding. Stay away from the rivers, the shorelines, the main water areas. The water's no joke. If you're going to use the term "the struggle is real," today's the day to use it. The struggle is real.